shout out to my man Famous AAA, you know what I'm saying? Home world, you know what I'm saying? You know how we give it up. Boxing is crazy though, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can tell you do.
Well, I'm very reasonable. That's Fred. That's all the LDBC.
So the first drop when you did the boom boom, when it dropped after that, I think you can bring the beat back regular. Got that stuff for winning up, singing with conviction. Ice cream with the straw. Get a bag of ice cream in it. Without a shadow of a doubt, this man here, Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, is becoming the face, the king of boxing, and they don't like it, and they may not understand it at this point. And not just because he beat Dominic Breazeale, he has a resume of fighters, and people still want to shit on his resume, but you can't shit on the publicity. News stations, all this exposure Deontay Wilder's getting from the media now. Turning your favorite fighter into a meme after every fight. The best way to promote a fight is Deontay Wilder. Him alone can sell a fight. His persuasion to the people, saying what he's gonna do in the ring and actually doing it, speaking it, believing it, receiving it. Now, with that being said, we all know the popularity of Deontay Wilder. We all know he hits hard. We all know he's the champion. We all know that Deontay Wilder is the king of this shit. So, if you want to be realistic, the Anthony Joshua fight with Deontay Wilder is slim to none of happening next. I'm not saying that I don't want it to happen next. I don't care if it happens next, but for Deontay Wilder's sake, I will want it to happen next. If I'm not confusing you, cool. If I am, we'll just re-listen. Because I understand boxing is a sport where you actually have to go through the politics. It's just a ducking sport. You're allowed to duck. So on that line alone, I don't want to see Deontay Wilder versus Luis Ortiz if Anthony Joshua is not next. The fight that I do want to see, if Tyson Fury is not next, which I doubt he's not next, and Anthony Joshua is not next, it should be Dillian White. Stylistic-wise, history-wise, this is the fight to set it off, you know? But Tyson Fury is in the line to face Dillian White next. So, I think that's actually a better fight. Deontay Wilder versus Dillian White, if they're both successful. I mean, if Dillian White's successful in this next bout, I think that's a perfect fight. But Luis Ortiz, you can be the next to get smashed. But Dillian White is actually better. Luis Ortiz is going to get stopped. If Dillian White faces Deontay Wilder, he'll get stopped. Tyson Fury, if he gives him the rematch, he's going to get stopped. Anthony Joshua didn't show up to the fight. Let's see if Deontay Wilder shows up to Anthony Joshua fight. Anybody who wants to fight, they make the fight by showing up to the fight and letting people know what's going on during the fight. AKA, well, backtrack, Jermell Charlo pulling up on Jarrett Hurd, telling him what you did was bullshit. We should fight next. And he said, no, I got the date. And then he gets dropped by J-Rock and beat. You know, if you want the smoke, bring the smoke. Tyson Fury came to Deontay Wilder years ago, got in the ring, and showed them what it was. And they got it on years later. But needless to say, this is how you make fights, people. You don't sit back and you don't say, I want to fight. Show the people you want to fight. Make them truly demand it. The public and the interest is high. How long are you going to wait for the fight? Everybody wants to see AJ versus Wilder. And don't come with this guy did this. I don't care about that. The fight needs to happen. and negotiations need to be behind the scenes. But if not next, I think the best fight for Deontay Wilder next is Dillian Whyte. Exciting build-up towards the fight. They both are going to be talking shit. Both these guys going to promote the fight. Both these guys got some kind of bad blood. Stylistic-wise, Deontay Wilder destroys Dillian Whyte. And we could finally get that over with. You know? Two of the guys that was in WBC talking about they got the Wilder fight next. Why I'm not getting the Wilder fight next? Well, knock him out the box. Because he already fought Fury. If the rematch doesn't happen, so be it. But AJ and Wilder need to get it on. And when they do get it on, it's going to be fireworks. AJ will be put to sleep. Deontay Wilder is the king in the face of boxing. Everything's still a sport. So where's my sportsmanship award? And just like that, famous is gone. I've been sweet as this beat. Got a whole nation with me. Bent over, getting wasted. Chalk on my arms to the teeth. I got it down to a T. Got A on my teeth. Handcuffs, she copping a plate.